Photos of you and me, how you used to say the future's on its way, recalling memories. Photos of you and me, how you used to say the future's on its way, defining our memories as the difference between you and me, writing our history, creating our memories, defining our memories as the difference between you and me, writing our history, creating our memories. We can't change, that everything will always change. But we'll remember this as it is today in time. We both know you won't be mine. The future's on its way, defining our memories as the difference between you and me, writing our history, creating our memories, defining our memories as the difference between you and me, writing our history, creating our memories.
I was not ready to falling like I'm wasted. My heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing and keep your words naked. You got me blushing. And you forever I'll follow. You be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow. In immortality, I can see you and me in
All right, what up, guys? Thank you and welcome back to another Brigade F stream. We're about to get started here, just ironing out a couple things. So give me just a couple moments here to finish everything up, and we'll be ready to go back into another awesome playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. I say playthrough as if I'm going to get through it, but no, just a continuation of my current playthrough. I just pulled up the Steam, and it officially told me I'm at 24 hours of playthrough. So we are at one full day of playing through Final Fantasy VII. Again, it's very entertaining because I've seen speedrunners run through and 100% the game in under 20, roughly 19 hours. So the fact that we're at 24 and we've still got a bit to play through is exciting. I'm glad you guys have all stuck with me, and I am excited to continue and kind of grind through this next little bit with you. It's going to be really exciting. I'm currently debating on continuing and just trying to finish the story until the end part, but right now is really a good spot to also kind of jump in and start limit leveling, as also ultimate weapon getting. So just give me a few moments here. We'll be live and we'll continue and make that decision here shortly. All right, thank you guys for your patience. We should now be ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead. I guess I should start my actual scene here. Hey guys, hey, what's up? Welcome. I might jump into the editor again. I'm playing with my webcam here a little bit, so depending on where I guess I sit in the lighting is where it's picking up my face. So give me just a moment here. I'm gonna kind of play around with this with you guys live, so you guys can kind of see the adjustments as needed. So I'm kind of looking at this. I think it's a little dark is my issue, so I'm just gonna bump the gain. Bump the exposure. Does that whitewash me out too much? Well, we're going to leave it there. I kind of like being able to see my face more, having this two-facey shadow versus not being able to see my face at all, or be it being extra dark. So we're gonna go ahead and play with that. And hold on, let me click the right button here. Make sure I'm on the right one. Beautiful. Okay, we are golden. So, quick little jump through. I'm not sure where I left off with my last stream. I think I got What's the Plug, but the last two recent ones I've just gotten as far as followers go is Yakuskana and Paul's 555. So thank you both for the follow. You guys are awesome. It's a joy to have you guys following and checking out my stream, and hopefully we continue to see you guys jump in. So as of right now, we're good to go. Again, we were in that mid-deal area. So the cool thing about what we just barely got was we just got some awesome new weapons. And when I say awesome new weapons, I literally mean that, because we had awesome weapons, but they did not have any materia slots. So our new weapons we just got have materia slots, and they're awesome. So we're going to try and play through with this really quick. I should have maybe set this up before the stream, which is okay. But we're going to just kind of equip a few things here really quick. So I've got my counterattack here. I'm going to throw the long range with me. Actually, no, I'm going to get rid of the long range here. I think I'm going to equip that in just a moment. And let's see what we got here. I might just take a bunch of kind of these basic-y ones. Let's see it. Did I already get Vincent's good to go? So he's got all restore, added effect poison with his weapon. He's got a couple of awesome summons. He's got magic plus steel. He's got HP plus, and he's got the cover. And it's nice because he's already long range, so he's already in that back row. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move Red 13 to the back row here, and I'm going to give him the long range. just because I think that'll be a little bit nicer. And I'm going to stock him full of just a lot of these summons. I know that sounds terrible because it's lowering his health. Actually, yeah, because I'm going to keep the cover. So I'm going to stock him with all of the summons. It does lower his health, but it gets him leveled up. So just in case we need to use him and whatnot. Also going to give him the enemy skill and jump into this. Sorry guys, just chit-chatting here. Alright, so yeah, so we're kind of equipping him with most everything. We're going to give him Comet, because that's always awesome to have. And then we're going to go ahead and finish kind of equipping Cloud here. So we're going to give him an all, attack all, ×2. Just so that way if he needs to clean up, he can clean up if he needs to. So we're going to give him all lightning and all ice. As well as we're kind of running out of decent things to have here because I don't have a whole bunch of materia. We're going to give him the Ultima to level that one up because that one's also awesome. And we're going to give him the Restore just to level up, I guess. We'll do that. Sure, why not? Alright, so if my mental debate right now is continuing the story of getting ultimate weapons. Let me just jump back and see what it takes to get some of these ultimate weapons really quick. And we can make a really good decision here really quick. So I don't have the sub, so I can't do any of that one. The weapon seller, we should go check him out. Okay, we don't have a piece of mithril yet, so we can't do that one. Maybe we'll continue the story here, guys. We can get Chocobo breeding. That one's not bad, but I'd rather wait on that one as well. Insects, frogs, we're not there yet. Ultimate weapons, there we go. So Clouds has to be disc 3. That's a little lame. That's fine, we'll wait for that one. Red 13 already... we haven't returned yet. That's okay. Level 4. We can go get my level 4 limit break because I am already... oh, I'm not technically max. I gotta use Braver a bunch of times, which is... awesome, to say the least, but that's okay. And we need a submarine gold Chocobo. So I guess we're just going to continue the story, guys. Disc 3 seems to be the best spot for all of that. So we're going to continue through, and we're going to play through the storyline. So right now, where we're heading to is we're going to the underwater reactor. I'm going to save now, as my OCD always tells me to save. And we're going to head to Junon, which I think is on this side of the continent. Yes, sir. And this is good because I think we get... I don't know if we get the sub right now, or I think we get pretty close to getting the sub right now. So when you reach Junon Village, you have to ride the elevator up. Sorry, I've got a weird little glare here. You have to ride the elevator up, $10 as a bribe. There's no need for disguise, just head to the main street. Awesome, yeah, so we're just cruising in this, guys. We're gonna go straight underneath this. It's a little misleading. You have to go ride the elevator up to get down. It's fine. My brain... yeah, I've seen crazier things happen right now in Final Fantasy VII. So, we're going to continue on with this. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay, guys, so how's everybody's Friday going? I know mine is going exceptionally great. The weather is awesome. I enjoyed some of it earlier. Got a nice little cut to the lawn earlier today, so I was out mowing the grass, which was great. That's not what I wanted to do there. There we go. Now that we're here, I'm going to save, just to have a starting point in case something goes weird. And... yeah, so hopefully everybody's Friday's going awesome. Yeah, mowed the grass today. Work was great. And... sorry, just head down to the main street and follow its sector that splits the left or right section. So... but yeah, sorry, day was great. Everything was awesome. That's not where I want to go. We're figuring this out. But, hold on. We came in through... There's no need for you to disguise. Just head down to the main street and follow it to the sector that splits the left and right sections of town. This looks like the main street to me, guys. I don't know about you, but it feels pretty main. Anyways, but yeah, it's supposed to be a good weekend. Nice weather out, so I'm getting my stream in right now. I'm going to be hanging out with some friends later, which is always good. Let's see what they say. I may be mistaken, but doesn't it feel like we're missing something? Oh, the big giant-ass cannon. It's gone, Cloud. But yeah, just hanging out with friends and enjoying family time this weekend, so that'll be good. Street and follow it down to the sector that splits the left or right sections of town. So I came in through there. I need to go past all these guys, I guess. Act like I belong, and I belong, you know? Okay, so he's just kind of giving us the tips of going this way is getting us to the underwater reactor. Very, very good Shinra guards here. Except for I can't enter it. That's awkward. I wonder if this guy's super strong. However, at 13, why don't you figure it out? Or Vincent. Either of you guys are pretty good. Oh. 1,500 health. That's pretty good. So obviously they're increasing the level, or the people we're encountering. Obviously when we first came through June on these guys that looked very similar were not that good, but I'm assuming they're just the same. They're just leveled up. So instead of being level 10, it looks like they're like level 38, 37, 35. So again, just like us, they just leveled up. Guys, okay, let's hope that was... This is awkward. Another fight. Awesome Shinra guards. We're just going to attack, and I'm not even worried about Cloud attacking right now, because I just want to take him out. Characters will pause in the middle of the street. Oh, geez, Cloud. That awesome looking sword right now, doing 1,800 damage. Hot damn. Take it easy, Cloud. Ain't nobody buff like you, man. Do I get a bugger? There went two perfectly good men. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill your boy toys. I don't. The old one, remember, it was like blowing up and had holes in it, so we don't have a hose at all. There's a spigot on the side. I don't know if we have a bucket though. You might have to get like one of the big bowls, would be my guess, for bubbles and stuff. Oh. Huh? Oh, we might have a bucket out in the garage, but I don't think so. Sorry guys, just making sure the kids are having funsies. Mrs. is taking care of them, doing an awesome job. Anyways, your characters will pause in the middle of the street. Cloud mentions something to be missing. What is it? The Junin cannon. So they should look familiar. Follow the group of soldiers to the underwater reactor and ride it down to the ocean floor. Fortunately, there are two soldiers on the elevator who attack you to show off for the operator. You run into a lot of these guys, and luckily they're not too difficult to get through. Oh, a Shinra Beta, another piece of armor. There's an alarm in the hall before the elevator. Cloud can trip the alarm, but it doesn't affect the game in any way. When you reach the ocean floor, enter the plant and take the elevator down. So just lots of fights and elevators. So this is a cool little section. Really nice, active, lots of not story mode, lots of battling, which is always the best part of Final Fantasy, is the JRPG. If it's a JRPG, I don't know. Oh, you just attacked yourself, bud. That was not the smartest move, which is, I think, what this guy was going for here. Yeah, so he's perfectly timing this Confu missile to balance out the attacks of everybody. I like that shotgun that he has too, man. That shotgun's dope on Vincent. Looking super sweet, man. Luckily, these guys are giving us a good 1,100 experience, which is awesome. Just going to continue going down. I'm assuming the book doesn't really, it just kind of says keep running and attacking. So that's what we're going to do, you know? And then when you reach the ocean floor, but of course, the team, we'll find out, is literally every aspect of this entire game. They arrived just a little bit too late. Story of their lives, man. Beautiful. Okay, guys, we are getting some movement, some attackies. I got the enemy skill. Luckily, we already have the Match or Magic, but we got the enemy skill attached. So hopefully, anybody that happens to do anything crazy is good. There's an underwater MP that has a Shinra Alpha instead of the Shinra Beta, which is, I feel like that should be worse, but I have a feeling the game means for it to be better. That would be my thought process, but I mean, who knows, right? It could be crazy. Let's see, guys. What else? We had weekend plans. Work was awesome. I'm gonna save it here again just to kind of keep progress moving. Again, this is really just OCD from playing the console on the PS1, where like you never know if it would get skipped or scratched or bugged or anything. But we're just continuing. So we went up the elevator all the way around. Then we went down an elevator with the chick, and now we're going down another elevator. This seems very, very counterproductive right now, guys. I do feel like it's very counterproductive-y. There we go. This looks like from the book, so we're gonna run this way. Dope ass ocean floor right now, guys. Look at those fishies, man. Dolphin. I wonder if that's the Wanaka high dolphin. You know, you can jump really, really high. We'll attack. Cloud will cure 2 and attack. Oh, Vincent's got his Fury on. He's got his cover and he's got his limit break. I'm excited for that. I'm actually going to postpone an attack for Vincent to use his limit break. There we go. I don't know if he attacks right out the gate. I think he just transforms and then I think he attacks after the fact, so. Excuse me, that was gross. Oh, there we go, he is attacking. 4,800 health too, that's beautiful. The one thing I am curious of as well, well, that was an attack all too, but didn't kill him. Because technically he does have the cover. I wonder if the cover works when he's in the middle of attacking as well. Anybody know that answer? Oh, Miss Barbecue coming in with the raid. Thank you so much for coming in with the raid, Miss Barbecue. Welcome everybody from the raid as well. Hope you guys are having an awesome Friday. Miss Barbecue, how was your stream today? Were you trying to think of what you were playing earlier when I was watching? You'll have to give me a reminder. I don't think you're doing the jump scare game today. Hey, how are you doing? Doing good. I'm great, but hopefully your Friday, hopefully your stream went well too. Finally got you online when I finish. I know, exactly, right? I feel like we're always right in the middle. Either I'm starting when you're right in the middle or finishing, so I'm glad it worked out. We caught each other. That's awesome. Just playing through Final Fantasy VII right now. Oh, League of Legends. Oh, sweet. Not a scary game at all. Very, very awesomely competitive game. Hopefully that was going good for you. Hopefully you're having a, I don't know where you're at, but hopefully you're having a decent Friday night, I would assume. I noticed an accent, but I don't know how far ahead of us you would be then, so. I'm tired. Anyways, have a good day stream, my friend. Remember to smile. Thank you, DJ Aka1. You guys are awesome for stopping by. This is good. Just got done 6.5 hours. That is a good solid stream. I think my longest one to date was like 3.5. So definitely a lot longer than my normal streams are. But yeah, I was just saying, sorry, having a good week so far. Friday, excited to have a Friday, excited to have the weekend as well. Not many plans this weekend. What about you? I hope I'm going the right way. My book it's given up on this information part of the story. But we'll figure it out. We'll keep playing. I'm doing a 24-hour stream for leukemia in 3 weeks. Oh my goodness, that is so exciting. That's awesome that you would do that. And a 24-hour stream is very intense. Awesome. No plans, just streaming. That's always good. Always a fun weekend plan. A 24-hour stream, yeah. So that's kind of where I'm eventually wanting to get to. When I finish this one here in like another week, maybe 2, I want to try to do a speed run of this game, which is, I think, the few I've seen, like the good ones are 20 hours. So I feel like it would be close in that same 20 plus hour stream, which is, it's crazy. That's a long time for a stream for sure. Well, that's awesome. Do you stream full time then? Or at least most days do you stream? Awesome. Another save point. OCD gonna save, even though I don't need to, but it takes just a couple seconds. So always saving, making sure my OCD is intact. There we go. You're clapped. So he knows me. We're attacking. He's fighting me because he knows me. I don't understand that, but it's one guy. I feel bad. He's gonna get beat up pretty easily. Perfect. Easy battle. Raptors Corbett, watch out for Shinra patrols. Oh, so I could technically... I tried to stream every day. I had to have 3 days off. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, as was poorly. You stream every day? That's awesome. Well, that's cool. Yeah, as I said, I've seen you... I'm pretty sure I've seen you stream most days. But yeah, normally you're doing... I think it was it Resident Evil? No, you're playing Mama, I think. Or is that Resident Evil? I forget which one it is officially called. But as was poorly, I'm assuming was not feeling well. I think that might be a little bit of a verbiage difference from over here in America, but I'm assuming that means not feeling well, would be my guess. Emily wants to play. Oh, okay, yeah, that's even okay. That's right. Yeah, that one was very intense to watch you play. But yes, it was ill. Awesome. That's what I assumed. I'm glad that made sense. It was just clarifying, but that's awesome. But yeah, Emily wants to play. Yeah, I remember. I think I watched you for like an hour on that one, and it was very intense to watch the playthrough on that game. I couldn't do it myself. Those kind of games, like Resident Evil types, was it's so crazy. Yeah, it had nightmares. I don't doubt that for a second, because it is very intense. But how long is that one? I feel like that one. I mean, at least when I was watching you, it was kind of a little bit. And if you didn't finish it, I feel like that's a ways then. At least a few more hours than I was anticipating it would be. There's the huge materia. And when we reach in to pull out, turn off scare alerts reviews. Yeah, I can only imagine. I've seen those. Yours are very good. It scared me a few times. I actually thought it was the game, so that makes sense. You had scare alerts on, because I was also very antsy. I'll pick it up against on the cherry screen. I bet. Yeah. So 24 hours. That's I'm sure you're gonna play quite a few games then. I would assume on that charity stream, because that would that's a lot of time for one game for sure. So yeah, we're too late. Shinra's arrived. We run to the submarine and try to intercept, but wouldn't you know, Reno is here, and he's brought along a nasty surprise. Yet again, another boss fight, but this one's good. I am not prepared. I didn't really set up anything too much for this fight. Reno's just as excited to see us as we are to see him. He's such a nice guy. I'm going to contact a couple game companies, see if they want to donate a game for the stream. It's advertising. Yeah, no, seriously. That's the nice thing about doing the donation ones is it's exactly. It's a benefit for you, and it benefits them tenfold. So yeah, for sure. If you need anything, let me know. I'm always down to donate a Steam game here or there if you use Steam. I can totally throw a gift card that way to get something going. Because yeah, 24-hour charity stream, especially for leukemia, that's super awesome. So let me know for sure. Always willing to help out the Twitch community in any way that I can. So this is the carry armor dude. So it says it's not too difficult. You can take advantage of its weakness to bolt spells. And it always says at the start, use this and this, but I'm just going to come out and just use my heavy guns right off the bat if I can. So Odin, excuse me. I think Odin's the multiple one, so I'll use that one because that one's pretty good. And then I'll use my, oh my gosh. Okay, so that's great. Yeah, you're totally welcome. But yeah, that is super young. I'm sorry to hear that, but obviously you're doing exceptionally well. And that's so sad. It was from leukemia. That is not, I mean, obviously not rare, but not super common. So that's very different. I've known a few friends who have had family members that have, but that's so sad. I'm sorry for that. I'm glad that you're doing this charity event then. That means so much more, obviously. That's so cool. So I think this is actually my first time using Odin, and I'm super excited because I don't know if it's electric. I don't think it is. I think it's just like a straight whichever. But during the battle alarm or the carry armor may pick up one of your characters, can't participate. I should have probably healed somewhere in there. I didn't, so I'll heal with, oh, I don't have any healing with Red 13. That's so cool. So they grabbed myself. I'm out of the battle. Going to try to do one every 10 weeks or something. See, then that's about the right time frame, I feel like, for him. I've been wanting, that's what I was thinking, because it'll be, by the time I finish this game, I think it'll be 6 weeks total. And that's when I want to do my speed run, my average, try to go as fast as I can run. I don't know if I'd call it a speed run. But I want to do something like that during that time. Mine will probably be for JDRF, for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Fund, just because that's something that's really big in my family. So that is something I'd totally be willing to contribute to. So that might, but it's so besides me, sorry, that's awesome. You'll have to let me know when you do it in 3 weeks. So yes, so let me know when that's officially happening, and let me know if you need anything, because I would love to help benefit that in any way that I can. All right, this is going pretty smooth. We've all got health. We've killed one of the arms off. He's not got a whole lot going for him right now. I used a double cure too because I thought Cloud was still picked up there, so that was bad. Yeah, sure. I'll swear you're awesome. No, that's what I love about the Twitch community is it's everybody supports everybody doing their thing, and especially when it comes to charity events, that's what means the most. Is always trying to get, you know, the views and get the follows and get people in to react and get people donating, and it's all for a good cause. So that's always so cool. All right, so this should be ending pretty quickly. We've all got health. This guy's down to just his body. It's not looking good for him. So this should be quick and easy. So good boss fight. I didn't die this time. Successful boss fight. Loving every minute of it. But because of the distraction caused by carry armor, the submarine gets away. But don't worry, the team can get them. So, all right, this guy should be pretty close. I mean, the arms died off already. I'm gonna use Bolt 2 again and attack again. Yeah, it's super basic. I mean, this is awesome. But yeah, yay. Always yay. I'm excited you stopped by. It makes me very happy. I've been watching your streams and everything, so it's good to have you jump in and chat with me for a little bit. Hopefully you can hang out and whatnot. I don't know if you have plans, but always exciting to chit-chat. I'm going to use Comet here. Hopefully Comet will finish him off. That'll be the one, right? 1,500. That's actually not as much as I thought it would be. Okay, this is his final attack. That's what it says. He may use Lapis. Yeah, so we need to Bloodfang here. And we need to heal really quickly, guys, because if not, we might be in trouble. No plans here. I'm here until the end. Oh boy. Well, that's hopefully it's a longer stream then. I've got some good company in the chat, so I'll try to keep this one going as much as I can. Thank you for checking my streams. Oh, and of course, I love stopping by, and not in like the nicest way as well. But It's awesome. I love streamers. One, not that I don't love Fortnite, because I totally play Fortnite in all of my downtime with my little one. He's obsessed with Fortnite, so I play it all the time with him. But I watching the streams of it, it just gets a little redundant. So one, I love seeing streams that are not Fortnite related, and you hardly ever play it. And for two, you have an accent, and I don't know what it is. I love streamers with accents because you guys are so straightforward. I feel like a lot of us American streamers, we try to tone it down, and it's not this, and we don't swear, and we don't use normal language because we're trying to appeal to a wider audience. So it's awesome to get the streamers that aren't American. So it's cool because you guys don't get, I mean, you guys don't care. You guys aren't trying to put on a face or a facade or anything. So it's always cool. Joshy, hey, what's up, man? How are you doing? Happy Friday. Thank you for stopping by. It's always great having the chat. Again, one of my subs from a gifted sub. That was he was, I think, more excited about that than I was. But it's always good to have you in the chat, man. Welcome. And I'm glad to hear. Oh, maybe not that you never have played it, because it's definitely a game worth playing. It's just you can only stream Fortnite so many thousands of times with so many thousands of channels. So, but yeah, no, it's like I said, my little one loves it. We play it all the time when I'm not streaming, but I'm so terrible at it. I refuse to stream it because it would just be very embarrassing to try to get all the way through it. I gotta double check. So it does say, I'm pretty sure the Levithian scales. Sorry, I'm just reading through my book to make sure I'm up to date on everything, since I've got my original thing, but I'm pretty sure I got the Levithian scales. No, I didn't. I didn't get it, guys. I think I totally blew it over. I did. I just got the Solimar. Okay, hold on. I might have to jump back out really quick, which is so upsetting because I have to do the boss fight again because I didn't get the Levithian scales. Okay, I'm just gonna do it now. Oh, I can't do it now. Just know when I get my payday, I'll be 7 to support you. Oh, you're so sweet. You don't have to, but that it would be very sweet if you did. Thank you very much. Didn't get what? The Levithian scale. So I guess there's these scales that are in this special box that I have to get to put out the fires in Wu-Tai, whichever. Adult Bill's in the way at the moment. Oh my, yes, Adult Bill's story of in the way all the times. So, but that's very nice, very nice of you. Thank you so much. I hope I can go back. I don't think I can go back out, man. Before boarding the enemy subs, grab this. I totally should have been paying attention, but you might get to see me battle again. Oh, go up the ladder, dude. Okay. Sorry, we might have to jump back out here real quick. Yep, we're gonna quit and jump back in because I really need those. Because the important thing about getting the Wu-Tai, the Levithian scales, and going to Wu-Tai is that it has an ultimate weapon there. So that's a little upsetting. But we're gonna do it. It's gonna be quick. We're gonna make it even quicker than the first one. Yeah, seriously, reset. See, that's why I save. That's why I save all the time, is so I can go back and get my my mess ups here. That was terrible. Oh, I can't believe I forgot that. That's okay. Hold on, let me click back into it. It's thinking about loading. There we go. Yeah, no, seriously. And I just got a follow notification by email, but I've noticed my Streamlabs always takes a second to get it. So we'll get another notification here soon. Oh man, that was a ways back too. Just kidding. Yeah, what else? Cool beans, man. I'm still at work, so I got a jet, but you have an awesome evening. No, Joshy, thank you so much as well for stopping by. Super awesome of you. Glad to have you stop by at work. So if I hopefully be on for a few hours. So if you get a chance later, definitely jump back on, jump in the chat. So I love talking with you, man. And Haro. Oh, sorry. Is it Haro? Is it Haro? I don't think it's Haro like the bikes. I don't think it is. But Haro Gaming, thank you for the follow. Haro 1986, you're awesome. So thank you for the follow. Hopefully, I don't know if it's Haro or Haro. If it is Haro, jump in the chat, because if it is the Haro bikes, that's awesome. Just when I was younger, I used to do a lot of bike stuff, so if it's it's even better. All right, so we're gonna save Vincent's Limit Break. because I know there's a boss fight coming up. And if I get my limit break here in the next battle or two, we'll also keep mine. So that's, oh man, I know it's only like 10 minutes, but that's like the most annoying 10 minutes of my entire time right now. We'll just attack normally there. So Cloud's got his limit break, that's perfect. Vincent has his, if Red 13 gets his. Not that it's a big deal breaker, but it would be pretty cool. He's getting really hurt there. There we go. Yeah, guys, we are jumping back in for another boss fight of the carry armor. And we're going to use bio, I guess. I don't know. It's hard when some of these guys don't have basic attacks because of the limit breaks. So much limit breaks. There we go. Beautiful timing. So anyways, Miss Barbecue, what are you up to? Besides just hanging out and obviously ending your stream, what are you? I guess so. If I'm assuming, did I assume correctly then that you are? I don't know if across the pond's the correct term, but obviously not American would be my assumption. So it's probably fairly late there, because it's 6 here. You got crafting food, haven't eaten for 14 hours. Please go grab food. I don't need you passing out just because you want to watch my stream that badly. You know, it's a great stream. No, I'm just kidding. Totally. We'll talk to you here in a little bit. Jump back on and go get some food. Enjoy it. England. Okay, good. So it is across the pond. So yeah, it's like, is it 6? Yeah, I was going to say, is that 6 hours ahead? Yeah, that is 7 hours ahead, I think, from me, technically. So definitely get some food. I don't know. Hopefully you're making food because I don't know what's open at 1 a.m. where you're from, but it's not the greatest of choices here. Alright, guys. Another boss fight. The same boss fight. It's still carry armor. He didn't change. I don't know if I'm less or more prepared for this one, I guess. We'll find out. I should have healed real quick, huh? It's okay. We can heal in the fight itself. Heal in the fight. I talk good English, I promise. I can speak. Alright. Remember the boxes. Chat, help me remember after the fight to grab boxes. If I don't grab them, just yell, please. Awesome. Oh, good. Actually, we're fairly well healed off. So I'm gonna use Matorian. I'm gonna have him being. Actually, no. You need to heal. And we'll have. Oh, I've got the Phoenix summon I haven't used. What am I doing with my life? Phoenix is like the greatest summon out there. We're using Bolt too. So I think Cloud's going to be the honorary healer because he doesn't... I mean, he has Bolt, but it's nothing great. So, Cloud will be the healer. Always have a healer. And always use dope-ass summons when you have dope-ass summons like the Phoenix, man. I know it's weak to lightning, but the Phoenix is so cool. It's seriously a good one. Yeah, 1400 a round. Take that all day, every day. We're gonna use the Kujata. I don't think I used that one last time. I have all these fairly decent freaking attacks, and I just was like, no, I don't want to use any of them. That's fine. So yeah, we're gonna use both. Vincent does have his limit break. It is very powerful, but once you use Vincent's limit, he becomes into this Frankenstein-y bro, and you can't command him. How about that? So I can't have him use magic. I can't have him use items. He just attacks at random, but they are very strong attacks. So I'm going to use both of Vincent's summons because both of his summons are very good, and then use his limit break because his summons are awesome and they do damage to all 3 parts of the carry armor, and they do a lot of damage. If I remember, like a couple thousand. This one I think is like 1800. Oh, 4,000. That was a little off, you know. There we go. Got the Muhammad off. Beautiful. That was Kujata. Oh, this is the multiple one. Yeah, this one's sweet. I wonder if it's going to do a lot of damage, though. Because it is kind of everything. We'll see. Oh, yeah, another 4,000, 4,000. Yeah, this guy's going to be done. Done Zeno. I could use the Chocomonk. Should we see if we can get a fat Chocobo, right, to end the game, to end the fight? That'd be good. A fat Chocobo would be so money right now. My phone's going off so much. We have those little Vivint doorbell cameras, and my little one's out front playing with the misses. So you can tell they're obviously all over the place because my camera keeps going off saying, somebody's at the front door. Somebody's at the front door. All right. Please, Fat Chocobo, kill this guy. Oh, it was Death Blow anyway. That's lame. I wanted the Fat Chocobo. And this one I probably shouldn't even have done. His basic attack does like 1,000-ish, where that's only 300. So it's not a very good attack, but it's just very entertaining when and if Fat Chocobo happens. So I'm going to keep doing that one because it's pretty much locked up. He's got just his arms left. We've got Vincent doing a lot of damage, having a lot of health. Use Live Flare. Yeah, I was going to say Gigas Flare, but that's okay. That's 3,000 damage. He's going to use his Lapsus Laser, his final attack, which does a lot of damage, unsurprisingly. Hopefully he doesn't attack again, because I don't want Red 13 to die, because you get a lot of good experience on this one. No Fat Chocobo. But if this ends it, if the 300 attack ends it, that would be cool. That'd make my day. No, it didn't end it, guys. Bloodfang coming in hot, which is good because it'll heal Red 13, and limit breaks always jump the order. So they're always the first thing to happen. So hopefully we heal. Okay, he's dead. Nice. That's fine. We're very lowish health. Not great by any stretch. But we made it. We won. We got through it. Beautiful. That was good. That was very, very good, guys. And just have to make sure we get the boxes. Get the boxes. So you can see all those guys just monkeys humping around, messing up everything. Okay, so I don't think we really need... we do have a few ethers though, so we're gonna use them. Might as well. In case... yeah, that's fine. Okay. Beautiful. So we're gonna run up there. We're gonna go get the boxes. Get the boxes. We're gonna get those. And then it does say you can steal a decent piece of armor, the Shinra Alpha. So I guess the Shinra Alpha is better than the Shinra Beta. Who'd have thunk it? There's the Scimitar. And look, this is a hidden box, man. You would have never known to come over here and grab this stupid thing. Okay, I got it, guys. We're gonna go fight again. You can still do something from the Shinra, which is the gray guys. Okay, so these guys we can't. It's the gray guys. And it says a decent, like normally if it tells you it's a decent piece of armor, it's actually pretty well decent as far as like the level of it. So I'll make sure somebody has the steel. I think it's Vincent, isn't it? Yeah, Vincent. That's mean. The deep dark vampire guy is gonna go through and start stealing stuff. That's just, it's a triple negative there, man. So this is not the boss, because these guys are still blue. I drew a blue duck, because it's a happy duck. So for Vincent having the cover, I feel like he's not doing a whole lot of covering right now, man. Should be covering 60%, and I don't feel like his numbers are that good. So let's see if they're all gray, because it makes it sound like it's a singular boss, but if they're all gray, nobody's gray. Underwater MP. You guys, none of you guys are gray. Should have healed there. Vincent might. Of course, now he's finally freaking... There we go. Good way to miss. We're going to use the D-blow with the cloud. I want to see if we can get a 2,000 attack out of the D-blow with the sword. Because we've done 18 when it was critical hits. I wonder if the D-blow would technically double that and get us to 2,000. I want to see what we can do with it. 19, 20, so close. I wanted that 2,000. It's okay. We'll be patient. Next level up, we should get it. The leveling up is key to strengthen this. Alright guys, so another cool part here. We finished the boss fight. We've got our boxes. We have the submarine. So now what we're going to do is a submarine battle. So now that you have the submarine, you can chase down the enemy that's carrying the huge materia. But there's a catch. You must do this in 10 minutes or less. So try to stay behind. I'm going to read this real quick before I get into anything crazy. Oh, I got my save point here. Very inconvenient spot. It should have been before the boxes. It's fine. We're saving. Alright. Try to stay behind the red enemy sub because it's the one that's carrying the huge materia. It isn't necessary to destroy the yellow subs, but they try their hardest to sink you. You can shoot as many as 4 torpedoes. Try to lock onto your target and unload the whole group, which is normally enough to take out a yellow sub. If the enemy gets a lock on you, speed up and dive deep. Mines, don't worry too much about the mines. Unless you're at full speed, you have plenty of time. Use your sonar to prepare for lives ahead. When you win the battle, you receive the Shinra sub. So we get the sub, guys. We had to keep it. Okay. Alright, we are jumping into this battle. Oh, maybe this is where the boss is at. Oh, there's the captain, bro. Okay. We don't have much time on to die. What a cowardly captain, man. Get your shit together and stand up to us, man. Just tucking tail and running. Get out of here. These guys are just over here dancing. Fight them or take them prisoner. I'm gonna fight them. I like the experience. Why not? Oh, what a good... It's the song. Okay, we're gonna try to take out both of the lesser guys so they're not attacking us annoyingly, and then we're gonna totally steal the Shinra Alpha from the dude. And they are terrible. They are not strong at all. Okay. And we'll have Vincent start stealing. Hopefully he gets it off the first bat. If he can steal one or out of the first 2 times, I would be geeked up right now. The special pose, that was my special pose. Couldn't steal anything. So that's a good sign. Again, if it says couldn't steal anything, it means there's something there, he just didn't do it. Where if it says nothing to steal, it means I'm wasting my time, which I have done many times before. Couldn't steal again. Sorry, I think I've done this. There was one battle, I don't remember what it was, but it was like 12 times. The most nuisance of steals to get something, but I hear the book says the Shinra Alpha's worth it. Beautiful. Okay, what the submarine fight? I'm glad to get the submarine. So once we get the submarine, I don't know if that's technically disc 3. Like, is disc 2 that short? It could be, but I don't feel like it is. It doesn't tell me one way or the other. Did I steal it? I wasn't paying attention, guys. Oh. Nothing to steal. Okay, we stole it. We're good. Get out of here. Beat him up. I should probably heal. No, we're good. He's only doing 100 damage. He does have a decent amount of health, though. Oh, yeah, you're done. Cool. Sweet. We got the Shinra Alpha. I'm going to equip it real quick. I guess check it out, see what it does. I got another all. I got the 2 Shinra Betas. Like, I need all of this armor. Alright, so I think I've got these set up right. Speed up, fire torpedo, slow down, and sonar. Cloud's having a panic attack right now? Is that what he's doing? What in the heck? I do feel a better driving. Okay. So now he's better. He's driven a motorcycle. I guess motorcycles pretty free and they're not claustrophobic. I guess I'll give him that benefit of the doubt. We're gonna sit in the seat. I got the manual right here, so. I'm just curious what the lock-on is. So the lock-on and then we'll fire torpedo is square. Oh, what kind of... Sorry, the missus just texted me about pizza. What? We'll figure that out here in a second. Change the screen mode. So we got to keep up with this guy. So speed up is... I don't know how to lock on technically. Whoa, slow down. Slow down. Well, this is very touchy. Oh, there we go. Was that it? Oh my gosh, guys, that was so easy. I was like over here panicking the whole time. 10 minutes for that? You kidding me? There's no way. That's gotta be like, that's not world record time. Obviously, I'm not that fast, but we got the sub, guys. Woo! We can do some cool shit with the sub now. Hi, babe. I got your text. Yeah. I can see that. He must have played with lots of water guns. Did Bradley go home then? Okay. We have 2 ice blocks good to go, so that's awesome. Okay. We have some upstairs, yeah? So we're just faking our way through this right now in the game. We got the sub. They're asking us about the sub and the huge materia. And we're kind of like, yo, we're good. That's great. The Shinra's about to ship out another huge materia from the Junon airport. So we got to go up there, park the sub, and hurry. And guess what, guys? I want to take a wager in the chat of whether we make it in time or not to get the huge materia from the airship. Anybody feel free? Oh, dude, no. Get out of here. That was Emerald Weapon. Not cool. Not cool. If we would have gotten that fight, he would have ruined us. Alright, saving the game again. We have a sub now. And we won in under 40 seconds, so that was neat. I saved the game. Yeah, I saw that. I need to heal. And I think we're good. I'm glad that Vincent has Fury. That means his limit breaks will go up super duper fast, so that's always awesome. And we have to come and pay the guard another 10 gil. He's drives a hard bargain. Okay. So the team arrives just in time to make it or to miss it. Any wagers? My money is that they make it, guys. I think they make it in time. I think they get the huge materia before it leaves the ship. Sounds good. Oh, that's a good call. Do that instead. Yeah, it's a good call. I just saved it. No need to save it again. Oh, no, hold on. I don't... Is the airship right here? Yes, it is. Oh, look, there's the airship, guys. We're going to make it just in time. No. There it goes. This is... I mean, I get the game's 20 years old, but you think the story developers, like, they all just have Scooby-Doo, like, brains, you know? They just all like, oh, they must always just barely miss it every single time. No, they don't. Oh no, the huge materia, let's go after it. Where's their destination? And then we know that they're going to Rocket Town. And maybe I missed some text in that from like a previous part of it. I don't remember them ever saying, hey, we're going to Rocket Town. Which is fine. Rocket Town's cool. So when the team arrives at Rocket Town, they find Shinra busy at work repairing the rocket and preparing for launch. Force your way through the guards. And guess what? We're forced to take Sid, which is cool. I like Sid. We played with him as the leader for a little bit, so he did get some little love for a couple tiny little minutes. But yeah, we're going to continue. We're going to go grab. I guess regardless, we might as well switch him into our team now. Which I think I'm going to switch him for Vincent because Red 13's kind of wanting to be my next focus point. So let's just check. Ooh, a scimitar. So that's the weapon we just barely got. Triple growth. Only 2 slots, but triple growth and powerful attacks right there. Like seriously powerful attacks. That's amazing. So yeah, we're gonna we're going to exchange. We're going to take away all of Vincent's materia. Get his materia, and we're going to equip the tiny little bit we can to our boy here, Sid. So we're gonna give him some help. Hey, what's up? Ooh, a tricky one here. Dom, or is it? I think it's Dom. Dom Contracting. Thank you for the follow. You're awesome. Everybody in the chat, if you guys are still, if you guys, checking it out, go give Dom a follow for following me because he's awesome. I do enjoy the small Twitch community. So Dom Contracting, thank you so much for the follow. And if you're in the chat, welcome. And I hope you're having a good time watching the stream. I was trying to think of how to phrase that, but that made sense when it came out of my mouth. Thank you so much. Yeah, no problem. You're awesome. And he is also an Amazon Prime member. I love these little badges because it's nice because I'm also an Amazon Prime member, which is kind of cool. So it's cool to see other people who also enjoy some awesome Amazon product. So thank you for the follow and hope you're enjoying the stream. And if you have any questions, totally feel free to shout them out. If not, just enjoy the lurk, and I enjoy the lurk and keeping you around. All right, so right now we're out. We can take our airship. We can go anywhere to Rocket Town, which is, if I remember correctly, it's like literally the furthest west point because that's how the game progresses. Is there's Corel, there's Gongaga, there's Nibelheim, and then there's Nibelheim, Nibelheim, and there's Rocket Town. So, saving for the sake of we're here, and it takes 10 seconds. So this header right here, just so everybody's aware, it's called The First Man in Space, which is so cool because I feel like that gives a little bit of a teaser of there's going to be somebody in space. And, of course, we're here. The terrorists are here. I understand the use of that, and I'm glad it was so freely used back at this point in time, 20 years ago, because I feel like if a game dropped the terrorist word nowadays, man, all hell would break loose. So always geeked up when games back in the day are like when the one thing I've noticed now, being a dad of an awesome son who is 5 now, is watching some PG and like even some PG-13 movies that as a kid I totally remember watching. I was like, yes, I watch this all the time. It was awesome. And now I'm watching it nowadays. Maybe I'm more uptight about it being a dad, but watching some of these PG and PG-13 movies, I'm like, how are these? I mean, obviously it was back in the day, but how are these rated for children? Like, I don't. Lots of intense violence and swearing and all sorts of awesome stuff that I still thoroughly enjoy, but I'm like, I don't know if I'd call this a PG movie. Like, it's awesome, but it's funny how the standards, I guess, in times have changed. How uptight we've gotten, maybe is what it is. Maybe that's the kicker. I've contributed to the uptight movement. So these guys that fight right now, these red guys here, are super annoying. They don't do a lot of damage, but they do that. They use like the smoke screen and they use these grenades. So one of them right there puts us to sleep, so we can't attack, and it's thoroughly a nuisance. And then the smoke screen one lowers our like attack percentage. So sometimes like if they get in back-to-back attacks, you'll seriously sit there and miss like 7, 8, 9 attacks in a row. And there's nothing more frustrating than just sitting there whiffing on attacks the entire time. Nobody has really great magic. Here we go. We can use Bolt. There we go. My daughter is 6 and son is almost 3, and that's why I'm gaming again also. So cool. Yeah, so that is awesome, and that is why I started gaming. Ironically enough, my son is the prototypical kid nowadays. And I say like kid grouped together and like the teenage-ish. He's only 5, but he's Fortnite, man. Like, I cannot get that kid to play anything except for Fortnite right now. And it's so... They've done such a good job of making it widely available. It's on my PC, it's on my PlayStation, it's on mine and my wife's phones. So, unless, like, if we're literally anywhere, he'll be like, hey, I want to play Fortnite. And it's like, that's fine. And the sad thing is he does better than I do because he's a camper. Like, the utmost worst camper of all time. Where he's got, I think in solos, he's gotten to 7 or 8. He's never won. But yeah, he gets to like 7 or 8 just by camping and hiding, and it's awesome to see him succeed in that way. But at the same time, I'm like, this, I can't even get the top 10, man. You know, I'm playing and getting whooped on all the time. But yeah, no, it's exciting, and he played a lot before that, I guess. So it's fun to see him get into some of the games I played when I was younger. So like the PS Plus right now had, I think it was, I don't know if it's still there, but in May they had Qbert on one of their free games, and he really got into Qbert for a minute. So it's kind of cool seeing him play some of those older games. That he's really good at. I mean, kids, you know, it's awesome. I remember trying to play this Sega and stuff, and you know, it's 3 buttons, and I was confused on how to do everything, and he's sitting there like figuring out crazy puzzles and working touchscreen, just all sorts of awesome stuff, but still crazy nonetheless. So I guess this is a boss fight. I didn't realize. Rude and the attack squad, is this what this one's called? We're gonna cure really quick. Let's see. Start the battle by getting rid of the attack squad, so we attack them. He uses Bolt to... I'm just using normal attacks right now, guys. I'm really not too worried. I didn't even read that there was a boss fight right here. So, we're doing it, but I'm not overly worried. Here, we use Comet. That's always a good one to see. But yeah, he just attacks. When Rude's health begins to get low, he starts casting Cure. It's not a bad idea to equip everyone with armor about lightning, and he's dead. Okay, that was maybe the most pointless boss fight of all time. It was more or less a nuisance than anything, but I'm super geeked up to have him be attacked and dead, I guess. Sorry, put my phone up in front of me real quick. It's got a voicemail. I'm not going to check it. We'll check it here in a minute, but awesome. Okay, another boss fight. Yeah, that was cool. So, upon entering the cockpit, can I take anything from him? No, I can't. The team finds that the rocket is nearly ready to launch. This seems to quickly change Sid's mind about Shinra's plan to blow up Meteor. He decides that he should pilot and go into space. So this guy's now trying to stop us because, you know, he's better than the Turks. I'm gonna see if I can... I want a 2000 attack, man. 1856, still not happening. Damn it. There we go. It's a nice little comet just to take him down a notch. A little excessive, I feel like. So this is cool. So the Shinra's game plan is to use the rocket and give the huge materia inside of it to obviously take out Meteor. This is his actual crew. So his crew is all about it with the Shinra. And they're going to load up a meteor or a materia bomb and blow up this thing. And they're geeked up about it. Sorry, reading ahead in the book. It's pretty much okay, but we plan to run it into Meteor, but the most important device is broken. So, Shara is fixing the rocket again. So we're going back, we're not going back, but we're redoing his last launch. Shara is trying to fix stuff. Sid was like, you guys are idiots. Shara can't fix anything in the time it takes anything to happen. So Sid is being himself. And, he's now having like a change of heart. So this is change of heart that he's like, yo, I've wanted to be in space. I will give up anything to be in space. So let me go to space. And it's cool. I like Sid, man. He hits it home in like my dad sense. Like he, not my dad, but my actual father. Is because he was the same way. Very hard-headed, very kind of old school, but just doesn't want to hear it. He's just like, I have a thing in my head that I want to accomplish, and I'm going to accomplish it regardless of what shit's going on around me. So there's Palmer. Tricky-ass Palmer. And they fixed the autopilot, so he's launching it. So Palmer's trying to kill us in this rocket on autopilot to go take off in a meteor. Another beautiful cutscene of a rocket clock and the rocket itself. Very good graphics and cutscenes, guys. Final Fantasy VII nailed it for cutscenes. Unfortunately, they didn't nail anything else as far as gameplay in between. So that's awesome. But Dom Contracting, I'm assuming you stream, or do you just kind of check out streams? Obviously, it sounds like you game, which is cool. What do you typically game with you and your kids? I guess what are they into now that you're getting back into gaming? Guys, this is awesome. So this is like Sid's dream, to be lifting off on this rocket right now. He's in outer space. And the course is set for the meteor. We lock the autopilot, so we might not be able to change course. So pretty much we're stuck on this, and we might die with it. It's not going to crash. I'm not going to crash in a meteor, so he's going to do whatever he can to override this autopilot. Oh, so he has an escape pod. Oh, okay. Tricky Sid, man. Deciphered the lock code on the escape pod. We'll bail right out before we crash in a meteor. Excuse me, guys. If you want the materia, do whatever you want. The materia should be there after you climb that ladder. You sure? So Sid's like, yo, go get the materia. And now he just wanted to be in outer space. And now that he's here, now he should be bailing. So we're going to go up this ladder. We're going to hopefully get the huge materia. Finally found the huge materia. So there's a control panel. You know how to use it. Every time it says enter passcode, push OK, cancel, menu, or switch. If you punch in the right code, it'll unlock and you can get the huge materia. Sid now says he thinks now is the perfect time to admit that he has no idea what the code is, so you have to punch in the code randomly. Enter passcode 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom! Identified as an authorized user unlocked. Sorry guys, I cheated. I knew the code. Normally you, after you attempt it, it freaks out and it does a 3-minute timer that you have to go through and do it. So, luckily I knew what the password was. But we got the key item, the huge materia, and head down to the engine room where the escape pod is waiting. Except for, I feel like, oh, this isn't the engine room though, is it? It's the engine room straight back, I think is where it's at. There we go. We're making our way. There's the engine room. So that's the thing that Shara, this lady right here, was worried about forever. Because she's like, oh no, this thing's gonna blow up, and Sid told her to shut up, it would never blow up. And of course, as we walk by it, it blows up and now Sid's stuck. Oh my, Sid, you and your old antics, man, of not understanding what the hell's wrong. So he says, no time to worry about other people, get the hell out of here, I'm gonna do whatever I can. We're trying to wiggle it. And he's like, get the shit out of here. Tank number 8 blew up, so tank number 8 really was malfunctioning. So this is him realizing, like, oh shit, like Shara's been right from the beginning. Don't say that, Sid. So now here's Shara. And now between the 4 of us, I think we can all get it off of him. I guess really 3 of us, in all honesty. Escape pods this way, please hurry. And we can all fit in. Oh wait, hold on a second. I have a feeling, uh-oh, this is not going to be good, guys. I just got a gut instinct. I don't know what the book says. I didn't read this part, but I have a gut feeling it's going to be one of those moments where, like, not all 4 of us can go, but hopefully we can all 4 go, because that'll be really sad. Okay, good. Sweet. That was very anticlimactic. I was waiting for it to be like Shara has to stay behind and risk her life again, and I'm like, man, they're killing off all the females in this game. Final Fantasy, way to go, but we're good. So we're good. We're in outer space. We're in the escape pod. We're making our way back down. And things are cruising right now. He's so geeked up. He was in space, guys. That's cool. So here's the rocket ship. And I have a feeling, without the huge materia, it's not going to do a damn thing. Here, look, I might eat and check emails. Well, Miss Barbecue, I'm glad you're back. Welcome back. Hopefully you got some good food. And check all the emails you want. We'll be here. If you want to chit-chat, I'll be here. If not, I'm going to continue playing through. Again, thank you so much for the raid. You're the sweetest thing ever. And as I have been, I will continue to always make sure I get you back because you are amazing and your streams are very entertaining and funny to watch. So glad for the lurk, and I hope your meal's going well. So as you saw there, the rocket ship crashed into meteor. Spicy pasta. I guarantee the spicy pasta in Europe probably has to be at least 1,000 times better than the spicy pasta here in America. I'm not going anywhere, and thank you. I'm glad you're here to stay. So as you see, the rocket hit it. It looks like it's done some damage here. Split it up. But I feel like it's gotten pretty intense there. And of course, it shows you Cosmo Canyon and Bugenhagen. I don't know how to pronounce it. Bugenhagen is how I pronounce it. Bugenhagen. I make the sauce from scratch. Don't eat tin jar sauce is bad for you. Oh my gosh, of course you make it from scratch. Yeah, then it's easily got to be better than anything I feel like we would typically eat here. Obviously, we make it from scratch, it's always good, but being from there, I feel like you have a little bit of insider information on the track to make good sauce. So everybody's panicking now. They're all thinking. Start worrying and there's no stopping it. So just keep calm is what everybody's saying. And obviously, I'm assuming since we saw Cosmo Canyon and Bugenhagen, we're going to have to go take a trip over there. So I'm excited for that. That's going to be a good time. But the universe beyond the ocean, how wide and big, no matter where I go and what I do, it won't change a thing. Excuse me. So now Sid, after he had his awesome space expedition, now he's like a changed man and wants to do everything to help everybody. Now that his dreams have become true, he wants to help everybody else's dreams become true, which is so cool. A good thought. Like once you hit your goal, always make another goal. And always help other people get their goals. Super, super cool. 2 tins, chopped tomato in a blender with tomato puree, garlic pepper, teaspoon of sugar, basil chunk, and that's it. That's it. Okay. 2 tins, chopped tomatoes in blender with tomato puree, garlic pepper, teaspoon of sugar. I'm gonna take a picture. Hold on. I need this recipe. We're gonna do it because I don't think I can save my chat after the fact. So we're gonna save this right now while I'm thinking about it, and it's fresh on my mind. There we go. Thank you, Miss Barbecue. Still in your recipe. Okay, and saved. Okay. All right, so now everybody's geeked up. Sid, that was beautiful. And so like I said, Sid's got a change of heart now. You know, he's good to go. He's ready to be excited and save the planet. And another little cutscene. And I'm assuming, my guess here, Miss Barbecues, I'm assuming you warmed that up as well, obviously. Enjoy. I will totally enjoy. I will figure out how to make that sometime this weekend because pasta always sounds good. Yeah, I'm assuming that gets warmed up. That would make the most sense to me, but that sounds really good. So Red 13's hearing the planet scream or meteor, and they know something is happening. Bugenhagen told us. So everything's funneling us all to go see Cosmo Canyon. So which is cool. It's great. Linear gameplay. Learner pilot number 10. You gotta pan the mix of the pasta and a little cheese on top. Beautiful. I'm gonna make it. We're gonna figure that out. We're gonna figure that all out. And I'm gonna put it together and I'll report back on how hopefully not terrible my recipe making skills really are. I can't land here. I have to land on the grassy stuff. There we go. So again, we made it through another story. So before going in, I'm going to save it because it takes 2 seconds to save and saves us a bunch of time if anything goes negatively. Unless there's a boss fight and you forget to pick up a box. But, you know, no, we're past that. You know, we're through that now. All right. Going up to, I'm assuming he's up in his little laboratory. I love the music here, man. So peaceful. But also like totally warrior badass music, so. Oh, who would have thunk it that he had been here? Okay, so we're going to Bugenhagen's laboratory in Cosmo Canyon to discuss how to overcome Meteor and Sephiroth. However, this proves uneventful until he suggests that you return to the ancient city. But before this, you'll have to store the huge materia in his lab. It may seem odd, but it has a purpose. Before you leave, take a close look at the blue one, and you'll get a summon materia. That's legit. And it's Bahamut 0. So we have Bahamut, Neo Bahamut, and we'll get Bahamut 0, which is so sweet. So I'm glad we randomly had Red 13. I didn't think about that, but he's in our party, which is always cool. Oh, we're calling. Beautiful. So yeah, so we got a lot of our huge materia is good. Did you see it? What's that you're searching for? Everybody's here. Sweet. Kate Sith didn't have anything. Yuffie didn't have anything. You haven't remembered, you haven't forgotten. That's not it. How would you say Eris is right there all along right by our side? She was so close and we couldn't see her when Eris said the words she left behind. So now everybody's like, oh yeah, we didn't realize what was going on, but we were also the same. Oh, hold on. I'm going to jump out of this. It's going to go blue screen real quick. So on my Nightbot, I forgot to fix him. They have these cool little quotes, man, that do random factoids. Some of them are a little bit more intense than others. I've had some really sexual ones that I didn't realize I put in there, I guess. But the Nightbot always does 0, which is great. Your stomach produces a new layer of mucus every 2 weeks. Otherwise, it'll digest itself. But it does it every time, and it's not as entertaining. So that one, some worms will eat themselves if they can't find any food. Just a random factoid. I enjoy it. I think it's entertaining. Sometimes it's a little conversation starter. If people are like, that's weird, that's gross. Like one I remember terrified the crap out of me. It was like tarantulas can live for 2 weeks without food because I guess they also store energy or food in their body. And I'm like, that's the worst thing I've ever heard. Like if I try to squash a tarantula, if I need to, most tarantulas aren't dangerous here, especially in the States. But yeah, if I try to get rid of it and it hides, it could literally hide there for 2 weeks and I'd have no idea. It's terrifying. So it's crazy. But yeah, sorry, my thing keeps changing here. There we go. Awesome. So we are going, the planet's calling. Everything's good to go. Let's go. And we're carrying around huge material. This is pretty delicate stuff and we would like to keep it in a safe place. So he asked us to put it upstairs. So we go upstairs and it's cool. So you pull the lever. And now that we go upstairs, quote unquote, we actually, I think, dumped the materia like in the planet system. The solar system, which is super cool. Yeah, there you go. So this one, it's glowing. Get closer. And we get the Bahamut 0. That's so cool. So that's like one of the better summons as well. Obviously, we're pretty far into the game, so obviously most summons we get now are going to be pretty sweet. Yeah, Bahamut 0. And we get an achievement for that? That's so cool. Alright, so I think that's it. That this one says. It doesn't say go check out the other ones. It just says hop back in the hideaway and make your way to the ancient city. Once there, take the path, and he explains the use of the white materia and gives you clues to locate a key. So we're good. We're gonna go down. We're squared away right now. And Bugenhagen's with us? Of course he's with us. That's so neat. I wish he would fight. I don't think you get a fight with him though. I feel like he'd be pretty powerful sorcerer magic kind of guy. Sorry guys, my phone. I have my stream on my phone and right now it's being a little finicky where it's not leaving it up. I like to have my phone open in case I get a little bit laggy from time to time. I hope I haven't been laggy this whole time. And I also hope the audio's coming through okay. Oh boy. Touching buttons and stuffs. There we go. Well, bye for now. Okay, so he does take off again. That's cool. There we go. I'm gonna go change my party. No offense to Sid, I just don't like him in my party in the nicest way possible. So I'm gonna get Vincent back in because he's my go-to. And we're going to restore HPMP. There we go. All right, so we gotta go fly to the ancient city now. Very important stuff and things. Is he still level 10? He already leveled up to level 11. Look at this guy growing at super speeds. All right. If I'm the ancient city, I think I was north, if I remember correctly. I don't know if that sounds 100% accurate, but it makes sense in my head. But that might be the... I think so. Isn't the ancient... I don't know if there's a difference between the ancient city and the Temple of the Ancients, but now that I'm running around, there might be. What is this little town here? Is this... I don't know what it is. Yeah, this is definitely not the Temple of the Ancients, guys. Because that was where the Icicle Inn is. These are normal places. Corel, Nibelheim. Is it down here? Nope, that's Cosmo. Alright, we're gonna fly around. Luckily we have this awesome little boat or ship here that just makes it super easy to check everywhere. So there's Skingaga. This I think is Mediel. Or is this the ancient city? Oh, there it is. But I don't know how I have to get to there. So this is the confusing thing. I don't know if I have to go into the actual Temple of the Ancients or if I go to like the Bone Village into that old school place. So we'll go here first. I have a feeling this is not the right way. This doesn't feel right. No, it's a giant hole. Yeah, that was silly. I should have known that from the get. So we need to go to... the bone place, right? This is Mediel. I'm trying to think, guys. I'm trying to think. I can't think of where the heck we need to go. Heckin' map of destruction. I'm having too much free range, man. Where's my linear... Just kidding. I do not want my linear storyline back. Totally joking. Is that up north? Is then? We'll keep flying around, guys. Luckily, it only takes a couple seconds. Make your way to the ancient city. That's got to be... That's where we did the digging and stuff, right? So there's Wutai. So the ancient city's got to be one of these two then. So all the little dots on the map that I'm cheating off of, well, not cheating, but utilizing. No, because that's Icicle Inn. Right there. And this one over here was... Oh, there it is. Of course, there it is. Okay, I'm saving, so I don't have to find this freaking place again, man. Oh, that was weird. What is it doing? I want to land right here. I literally have to go up one little quarter spot. Okay. How's it going, beautiful?
Get some new clothes on them.
What? Almost dinner time. I know, love you. Thank you for trying. Well, Ledger isn't the grown-up around here. Just kidding.
I just said no.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just teasing in a sort of teasing sense. I didn't equip Vincent back with his materia. Sorry, I was discussing stuff with the missus. We moved into a new house. We've been here for about 2 months now, and we have the most adorable little neighbor girl across the street who is obsessed with our son and wants to hang out 24/7. And she's not the sweetest little girl I've ever met, you know? I would not clarify her as like the girl next door neighborly awesomeness. She's a brat. In that also nicest way possible. But it's okay. We're dealing with it. We're trying to help assist our son into not being a brat with her. So TMI, my life story right now. Help your kids through bratty situations. Oh, it's okay though. Her mom's also a sweetheart. Not. All right, so we're in the ancient city. So it says, once you're in the ancient city, take the left path to the back. I'm stuck right now. So these are like the awesome setup of this game. And its puzzling ability is the fact that it, I keep forgetting to give Vincent materia. It's okay, we'll figure it out. It is, since it is all like literally the way they make these games is that you have these characters that move around on top of it, but the actual image of the background itself is all one dimension or two dimension, however you want to think of it. It doesn't have any depth to it. It's very difficult to actually tell what the heck's going on, so. Fat Chocobo! Ah! It's not going to do any damage, but just the fact of using Fat Chocobo is fantastic. I love it. It's so neat. And it did 800 damage. That's twice as much as the other one. So Fat Chocobo benefit, double the attack of its normal base garbage attack. All right. So I'm not like stuck here. Oh, there's steps. Duh. Okay. Scratch and erase what I just said about 2 dimensions. It's just me being blind to the actual overlay of the game. Sweetness. He's going to use his limit break because it's cool. I, yet again, didn't give him any magic because I have a short-term memory. Not issue, but I have a short-term memory problem. Where I just constantly ignore what I said 10 seconds ago at all times of the day. Giga Dunk, nice big old power attack. Alright guys, we are going to get the white materia. I'm trying to look at the book. I'm trying to like not spoiler myself as well. Oh, yeah. Cool. Oh. So these little guys are kind of annoying. You can tell they're dead, but they always use death sentence when they die, so it literally adds like an extra 5 seconds to the ending of it, which is a pesky issue, but it's just such a nuisance to wait 5 seconds. Alright, so we got to make our way all the way down and around. The neighbor girl's here. Oh shit, let's ring the doorbell. That's a first. Oh, except for it reminds me of Pokemon. It's so true. The little guys, yeah, they do have a very little Pokemon. So I think I just follow this. It just says take the left path. I'm just going to take this all the way up and around. Are you saying the monsters remind you of Pokemon? She has to stay? Oh, that's so sad. I was really looking forward to hanging out with her. Oh, and her mom yelled at her? Oh, yeah, what a little shit, man. She tried to sneak in over here, and I guess the parents are upset at her, so. Proves her. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I gotta go up and around. That is the most. No, I can't. I'm not gonna be rude. She's parenting. That's all that's positive. Sorry, I'm a snob, guys. We got this. We moved into this new house, and I'm already an asshole neighbor right off the gate, man. Ugh. It's just an adjustment, guys. Our old house, we lived in an older community, so we had lots of elderly people who were nice and all that fun stuff. So now he's explaining the ultimate white magic, the magic that stands against meteor. It's our last stand, and you can see this is the big giant white magic. So everything will disappear, including ourselves possibly, but it's up to the planet. What's best for the planet, what's bad for the planet, all that's bad, we'll get rid of it. Which is cool. It's a thought here that this this one materia can protect the planet. The planet can use it. Like I said, it's this idea of this spirit stream that that planet has like a consciousness. They can think for themselves. They can heal, protect, all that cool stuff. It's a very unique thought, but it's a very cool thought. So Ares had the white materia, but when she died, it fell from the altar. And that's why, is this the end? Ho ho ho. I guess I like his outfit choice. Solid outfit choice, Ledge. What are we gonna get for pizza wise, man? Do you want a specific kind of pizza, or do you want little chicken thingies? Yeah, that's not pizza, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, I'm sure you guys are entertained by the American statesman, of course, getting pizza on live stream. It's so fitting that it's like 90. I feel like that is literally what we eat all the time is pizza. Okay. So Bugenhagen's saying he's not an ancient. He may be old, but my eyes aren't completely bad, but look below the writing. So he's like, yo, I'm just reading the text. It's not like I'm feeling it because I'm an ancient. But yeah, so that's exciting that he's doing that right now. So this notes where the key is. Probably use these words as clues and go find the key. I'll continue to figure out the ancient's writing. A place even sunlight won't reach is where the key is, right? When you find the key, or when you can't go any further, come back. Haha, I had pizza yesterday. Good. But yeah, so yours was probably like at least fairly good pizza again. It was probably either you made it yourself, because it's with the one fact I know you do enjoy doing that, or if you did buy it, it was at least like handmade, probably around you somewhere. Not processed to shit, and it could withstand like a nuclear warfare to still be valid after it. All right, so he gave us hints about where it is, and they're pretty good hints. It's where the light cannot go, and you keep going until you can't go anymore, which is pretty solid. Nope, it was a rubbish frozen one. Oh my gosh, that is terrible. That's not great. That's not good. Bad eating, bad pizza. Too tired to cook. That's okay. I will accept that because that's a super valid reason. Alright, so we're making our way back. Unfortunately, there's only one way to... I don't know if I could have gotten out of it there. I don't know how that works, but we're making our way back through the ancient city. Yet again, I didn't equip Vincent, so that's cool. But luckily our attacks are pretty strong. So, yeah, terrible, not... You're... Frozen pizza, just kidding. It's good. It's all good. Yeah, we're ordering our pizza. We're having some friends over here in a little bit. The little one officially graduated preschool, so he wanted to get our friends together to celebrate his graduation with a pizza party. Oh... Okay, we are on our way here. All right, so yeah, so clues. Sorry, I don't know if I gave you guys out there watching time to think. Place where sunlight can't reach. There's only a couple places that sunlight can't reach. One is a cave, which is a very valid point, and two is deeply far underwater. Oh, bless him. Congrats. I will let him know. Thank you so much, Barbecue. He is super geeked up about it. It is preschool, but he had a cute little program and it was super exciting. So I will let him know you say congrats. Alright, so we just saved it. So let's see. Hop back on the highway and head for the coast. You've searched nearly every cave in the outer world, and now it's time to explore underwater. So I didn't save any cave. Or search any cave because I have my book here, so I didn't have to. So it says, take the submarine down and head back to the south. The Shinra sub you wrecked earlier is lying on the bottom here. Inspect the wreckage and you'll find the last of the huge materia. So it does say now, warning, there is a huge creature, aka Emerald Weapon, that were added to the American version of Final Fantasy VII. Avoid it for now because it's crazy powerful and will kill you very, very, very easy until you guys are maxed out. If it's blocking something, you need surface and then dive again and it moves it. So what I'm going to do, I need to make sure I know my buttons here. So board, sub, move forward, which is great. Exit, sub, dive, surface. So X. So I just have to hit X over and over again. Okay. So now that we're out of water, we can dive. So let's take a quick scope around, make sure that he's not anywhere. Because he literally will, like, he'll find you and he'll kill you very, very easily. So now we just need to find the ship's wreckage to the south. So we're going south. Trying to find a ship. Help me if you see it. Shout. If you see... Oh, there it is. So this is the leader sub. That makes me sick thinking about it. We're so upset. But we recovered the huge materia. No damage appears to have been sustained. So we got the huge materia. So now the second part of this says head north and hug the west wall until you come to a side passage in the back, and you'll find a wrecked plane that you can inspect even though it's not necessary. So even though it's not necessary, I'm down here. Might as well kill two birds with one stone. Make sure that the emerald weapon isn't around so I can't accidentally run into him or he can't kill me. Take a quick little look around, make sure he's not hiding anywhere. Because he is, I think he can move and I think he can find you. Like, he can totally do all of that. Alright, so this looks kind of hidden here, right? Oh, nope, we're going back up. So he was totally blocking the plane. What a D, man. Oh, you are such a punk. There we go. Oh, don't do that. I hit the X button again. Hopefully he's just not chilling there. Okay, good. Alright, so here's the wrecked plane. We're going to go run into it. And we're going to go back and find out about this wrecked plane. I've actually never done this one before. I don't know what this is about. Ooh, before I do it though, my quote bot jumped in again. So I'm going to jump in and quote an actual random one, not the same quote over again. Quote, an ordinary TNT bomb involves atomic reaction and could be called an atomic bomb. What we call an A-bomb involves nuclear reaction and should be called a nuclear bomb. That's kind of lame, guys. Between you and me, it's not my favorite one I've seen. Not my favorite fact. Alright, let's see where this wrecked plane is. I think this is the Crash Jelnica. Be careful when approaching. The emerald weapon is sometimes in front of it. If the emerald weapon is there, resurface and dive and move on. It's the alcove. It's very dangerous, so make sure you save upon entering the ship. Well, hopefully there's a save spot, guys. This is the Shinra airplane. I wonder why it went down here. Oh, good, there's a save spot. Okay. We're saving, because that's what I like to do. And then we're going to equip Vincent. I should have equipped him first, but I don't care. That's fine. He's got his best weapon. He's not... The Shinra Alpha's pretty good. Let's see what everybody else has. He's got a good one that holds lots of materia. That one was only marginally better, so we'll give this one, the Shinra Alpha, to him. And let's just make sure we have everybody's materia. Sid is fine, and... Oh, Sid's not fine. We need Sid's materia. Okay. So, number one thing, always do all restore if you're ever in a part to battle and where things might be dangerous. That's an easy one. Second one is giving steel. We're going to give him the cover, the magic, and HP plus because he's going to use his cover, so he needs a lot of health, and he's also going to use a lot of magic, so it's always good to have his magic because he's going to use Bahamut 0, Neo, Bahamut. What, that's everything? Oh man, he has so much materia room. Alright, so we're going to give him... We've got a lot of these ones pretty well set up, so we're going to give him... I don't know what else I should give him, guys. We'll just start picking things at random. So we'll pick life and we'll pick seal. Not that he needs them. He doesn't need them, but he has them now. We're going to save now that everything's set up. And we're going to go into this hard Jellico. So it's a very dangerous place. Make sure you save upon entering the ship. There are no monsters in the entrance area, but the rest of the ship is crawling with all kinds of bizarre creatures. As you first enter, take the first door on Cloud's right, which is the generator room. Most of the items in this room are on the lower floor, some of which are hidden. Don't miss the conformer or double cut. Definitely do that double cut. Oh, I forgot about that. This is why I've sucked so bad at this game, is because I never... Oh, geez, I just boomed my mic. I never come in here, and I never realize that this is where you get double cut. So that's freaking awesome. So I can equip... Nope, my materia. So I have my counterattack, and I'm going to counter with the double cut. Oh, that's so good, guys. So that's very important to have, the double cut. Later on in the game, it's nice you can equip the double cut becomes a quad cut, a 4 cut. But the nice thing is I get... Oh, he just murdered me. Is he going to kill all of us and like just shenanigan? Oh yeah, this is not the place for us right now, guys. Holy cow. I'm just going to get the materia and leave. So he killed us all in one hit. One hit. That was it. That was very, very rude and very embarrassing. Hold on one second here. Just getting this all set up again. And also checking my computer. It's being a little weird at the moment. Alright, so I honestly might just run in there, grab the double cut, and see if I can run out really, really fast, which sounds like a terrible idea, but it might work. Sorry, just making sure my computer is being a little funky, so I'm just making sure it's not going to spaz out on me real quick. There we go. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so yeah, so we want to come in here and we want to get this. So let's see, there's Heaven's Cloud, which sounds like a good item. There's Escort Guard, Conformer, Double Cut, Mega Elixir, Spirit Lance, Outsider, High Wind. So this all sounds like stuff that's Sid stuff, which is cool. But I think what I'm going to do then, I might just auto run from all my battles if it's physically possible. Because... one, I don't want to battle anybody that's just going to murder me instantaneously. But it means I also have to be very careful and efficient with my movement. So, we're going to just run. We're just going to get out of here. Because we already know this guy's going to kill us if he touches us. Oh, is he going to do a bolt to all? Where was this attack? Just barely, man. That was nice. Okay, so we'll just make sure we're healing. Except for I healed myself and I didn't need to be healed. That's fine. Alright, getting this. Okay, so that seemed good. In that area of B, okay, we got all that we needed. We'll grab this real quick. The Heaven's Cloud. What is Heaven's Cloud? I want to see what that is. Oh, it's a freaking awesome weapon, hopefully. So my Crystal Sword, I do like it, but Heaven's Cloud, holy schmack. Another very, very powerful weapon. We're going to equip that, even though the materia on it does suck a little bit. So, I want the all restore more than I want the all ice. So, we're going to not do that. But the all restore will actually all restore everybody, and definitely equip we'll leave that, I guess. We have the double cut and the counterattack. They're not linked right now, but that's just such a good weapon. I want to utilize it for sure. So we're going to save. We made it in, we made it out, and we got a couple items. So now the second part here is to run over here. Oh, of course. Hopefully these guys are just... So, double cut. So again, 2 attacks here. 1100, 1100. That's a solid 2200 damage. Double cut again. Red 13 has Blood Fang. There we go. I don't know why I'm attacking right now. My motto should be run, 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 run. But there's a couple things here. So if we've already fought them, then they won't be around, but if not, we'll have to fight them. So, we will have to fight them, because we have not had our final one, because we haven't done the Sister Ray yet. We're not that far into the game, but we're at a point now where it's totally worth it. Oh, that's so good. 2370 on a critical hit attack. Worth it every time. Worth it every time. Stardust Ray, way to go. Get another limit break there, bud. I think that's his actual level 2 though. Yeah, cool. So we're gonna fight him again. That's fine. So now we got to kill them to get these items, which the items are definitely worth it, so it's definitely worth it to beat him up. I'm going to wait on mine because I feel like he's going to attack me. Oh, we're going to use Bahamut Zero real quick, guys. Oh, yes, we are. And Comet. Cloud is our honorary cure, so we're going to use the Cure 2 with him. So this is the Bahamut Zero. This is going to be good. So I'm curious how it works against higher level guys, because the other one was doing like 4,000 each. So I'm curious what this big old badass is going to do. I'm feeling it's going to be pretty strong. He's attacking them from space. That's how awesome his attacks are. 6,300, 6,000 damage. That is very impressive. So hopefully it only attacks me, not Vincent, like he just did. So we'll have Vincent attack really quick. 3,000 damage. That's awesome. Don't attack in between, please. Or if you do, attack me, not Vincent. I'm actually okay-ish with that. I'm going to heal him because he had his limit break, but I think it's gone now. That's so embarrassing right now. Good thing he missed because he's already alive. Oh, you dumb. Okay, I've got my limit break now. Cloud has his limit break. He seems less confused now, so let's see if I can have him heal our boy that's on the ground. We'll use Matorian, and we're gonna. Hopefully this will take him out, guys. I'm really. If not, regardless, he needs to heal himself. So that was good. That was a bunch. Yeah, these guys are pretty tough. Get out of here, boys. Not that I was hoping as if we kill a take. Oh, they didn't both take off. I was assuming that if we took out one, it would take them all out. But that's obviously not the case. I can keep using Comet as much as I have set up, which is good. We'll have him use Cure 2 again. I mean, we're just trying to bombard this guy with damage right now. There we go. We're good. So fairly easy fight. We're luckily, after some cures, Vincent's back up to good health. We're going to grab these last couple items and then we're going to head out. But this is the good one because it has Sid's high wind limit break, which is, I guess, pointless because we don't even freaking use Sid. It's fine. So the cargo room. So there's the Mega Elixir. all the way up and across is another item. Which is the Spirit Lance. I think that's his ultimate weapon, isn't it? Maybe it's not his ultimate weapon, but I thought for sure it was his ultimate weapon. Okay, we're running. Getting out of here. Please, maybe enemy skill, I guess. Alright. We need to go down, and there's items down here. Outsider. High wind. Beautiful, guys. Just a treasure trove of goodies. But definitely a lot of very bad monsters. I don't even know what that's supposed to do. I'm just confused. That was pointless. Okay. The Hades materia. Alright, so we've got all the items here. So I'm taking off. I'm getting the heck out of here. Got all my items I need. The double cut, very important to have and utilize. Awesome. And you may want to save the game before leaving, because if it's out front, when you exit, you might initiate combat. That emerald weapon is a super D-bag right now. Cool. That was so worth it. Okay. We saved. And please don't be out there. Sweet. We just went straight up. Alright, so after that, head north, hug the west wall. We got the wrecked ship thing. Go back to the main area and continue north after pirate going through a normal... Oh, so it's like giving me like all of the hints right now. So go back out. Ooh, sorry about that. Cool, cool, cool. And it says, go back to the main area and continue north. Okay, so that's this way. After passing through a narrow passage, take a hard left. So this looks very narrow up here, guys. And then a hard left. About as hard as you can get. Oh, and follow the canal to an underwater cave. Okay, sorry. There's the underwater cave. I almost made it. Now to finish the sentence. That was my bad. Got a little preemptive there. All right, this is beautiful. So this one's actually, I think, pointless technically right now. When we come back here, this is the little island waterfall type cave. That's very important later in the game, but I don't think it does us any good right now. Reach into the cave. You'll appear in the middle of the lake. Park the submarine along the rock wall. There it is. Except for that must not be the park button. I must be doing this wrong, guys. Patience. I have a feeling parking is circle, isn't it? Now that I think about it. Yeah, I gotta go back 2 pages to find out what the freaking park is. Board, sub, move forward. Exit, submarine, dive service. So this has got to be the rock wall here, right? Like I'm not crazy. There we go. When you reach into the cave, you'll appear in the middle of the lake. Park the submarine along the rock wall and use the PHS to place Vincent in your party. He's already there. Enter the waterfall. Okay, that's how we do it. There's Lucretia. And after the story, dive again and go back towards the main underwater. So this is Lucretia. This is Vincent's wife, Mrs. And you can see he's a Turk. This is his pre-vampire days of being a Turk. Pretty exciting stuff. if I must say so myself. So I'm just trying to flash through the story real quick. So there's Lucretia getting with Hojo. Vincent's thoroughly upset. If she's happy, then I don't mind. So this is him like accepting it, but not really accepting it. And you can see she's rubbing her belly in a sense. It's the babes. I'm against it. Why experiment? It's just she an herbal scientist. And I think Lucretia is obviously Sephiroth's mother. That's really Jenova. A child was born. The child's name was Sephiroth, which was then injected with Jenova cells, and the rest of the story is he's an asshole. So Lucretia dies. Vincent gets upset. Hojo is also upset, but says piss off. He shoots him, which technically he dies. He makes him come back alive as a vampire, I think is how this all plays out. So again, I'm just kind of quickly hitting circle as many times as I can to get through this, because like I said, it doesn't do anything right now. It just tells us a story. But once we come back again on disc 3, so here shortly, that's where we will be able to get Vincent's ultimate weapon. Vincent's upset. That's all I was able to do is watch as she died. Sad. I think that's it. It's weird. It's a different setup. I wanted to disappear. I couldn't be with anyone. I wanted to die, but the Jenova inside me wouldn't let me die. So she's literally been just chilling here, similar to the Jenova inside of Vincent, and wanted to die. And he can't die. So they just have been like both sitting in their own little personal tormented hells and not realizing that they should have been together because they're both alive, because they both have Jenova. Show them Sephiroth is dead, which is a lie. Well, the Sephiroth she knows is dead, but all right, diving and keeping an eye out for Emerald Weapon. Super douchebag. Instead of going south, continue north until you find another underwater cave. Oh, did I just... There we go. I just crashed into a wall. That was awkward. Reading the book. Instead of going south, continue to the north until you find another underwater cave. Follow it until you see the Key of the Ancients. Okay. As long as there's no crazies out here. AKA Emerald Weapons. So I don't know if I follow it, because like technically I was in this little slit here, which I don't know if I can follow this north to another small cave. We'll see. No, this looks like a dead end to me. Or is it? Oh, it's not. Sneaky, sneaky. There we go. Do you think it's analysis complete? Exact date of origin. Several thousand years old. Got the key to the ancients. So now we need to go all the way back at the ancient city, but really I need to go back to where my ship is the real objective here. The high wind, because if I don't get the high wind, then it's going to take me forever. So I just got to make sure I don't run into Emerald Weapon. I have to go south and go park this back at Junon Harbor, which is directly across this way. So I'm just going to kind of peek out. I could probably just do this above water, I guess. So there's what I assume is the underwater reactor. Still here, sorry, not chatting much. It's 2:30. You're good. I'm actually about to jump off. So thank you so much for being a part and for chatting and reading and being awesome, as you always are. I'm sorry you're tired, but definitely get some sleep. I'm going to just go fly to the Temple of the Ancients, or Ancient City, I mean. And I'm probably going to jump off as well, since it's getting dinner and hangout time here for me. So thank you very much for stopping by, and I will most likely see you tomorrow then, because I'm sure you'll be streaming, and I hopefully will jump on and stream for at least a little bit. All right. I'm saving now, and thank you guys so much. I'm gonna save right here. I'm gonna continue later because there's another big boss fight that comes up shortly after this, so I want to save that one for tomorrow. So thank you very much. back on after the stream. Hope you have a great celebration with pizza, my son, and your family and friends. Yes, I will. Thank you so much, and thank you for joining and dropping by, and we will see you tomorrow then. Have a good night, especially, yeah, everybody, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you.